Hey everyone, it's Gary V here. Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 easiest hacks to build traction for your early stage startup. Let's dive right in. I know so many of you are out there, grinding, pouring your heart and soul into your ventures, but hitting that wall when it comes to getting noticed, getting those first users, that initial buzz. You're thinking, Gary, I don't have $1 million marketing budget, how do I even start? That's exactly what we're tackling. Real, actionable strategies that don't require deep pockets, just smarts and a whole lot of hustle. Forget the complex theories and the MBA jargon for a second. We're talking about practical, rubber-meets-the-road tactics that Vivek here can implement, that you can implement, starting today. This isn't about wishing for virality, it's about building a foundation, brick by brick, connection by connection. If you're tired of spinning your wheels and ready to see some real movement, you're in the right damn place. I'm fired up to share these because I know they work. So, buckle up, grab a notebook, or just get ready to absorb this because I'm not here to waste your time. We're gonna break down 5 fundamental pillars that will help you get your startup off the ground and into the hands of people who need it. No fluff, no BS, just straight up advice from my playbook to yours. This is about giving you the unfair advantage of execution. Let's go! Alright, hack number 1, and it's so obvious people overlook it, leverage your damn personal networks. I'm talking about your friends, your family, your old college roommates, your former colleagues, that cousin you see once a year. These are people who, at the very least, know you, and many of them already trust you or want to support you. Stop being shy or thinking you're bothering them. If you truly believe in what Vivek is building, what you are building, then sharing it with people who care about you is the most natural first step. This isn't about a hard sell, it's about sharing your passion. Your first 100 users, your first 100 pieces of invaluable feedback are probably sitting right there in your phone's contact list or your LinkedIn connections. Reach out individually, no generic mass emails, send a personal message, a voice note, tell them what you're working on, why you're excited, and genuinely ask for their opinion. Hey, name, I'm building this thing, briefly explain. And because I respect your take on relevant area or just things in general, I'd be honored if you'd check it out and give me your raw, honest feedback. Make them feel like insiders, like they're part of the journey from day 0. This is how you build authentic relationships from the get-go. Think about it. These early interactions are not just about user acquisition, they're about product refinement. These first users, your personal network, are more likely to give you candid, constructive criticism because they have a pre-existing relationship with you. They'll tell you what sucks, what's confusing, and what they love. This feedback is pure gold for an early-stage startup. It helps you iterate faster, build a better product, and these initial supporters often become your most passionate evangelists, spreading the word organically because they were there from the beginning. So go tap that gold mine right now. Hack number 2. Launch and engage in communities. I'm not talking about blasting your link everywhere like a desperate amateur. I'm talking about finding the digital campfires where your target audience, your ideal users, are already gathered and talking. Think Reddit subreddits, niche Facebook groups, Discord servers, specialized forums, LinkedIn groups relevant to your industry. Where do the people who would for your solution spend their online time? That's where you need to be. Not as a salesperson, but as a valuable member of that community. Vivek needs to be in these places, listening and contributing. The key here is to provide value you ever even think about mentioning your startup. Answer questions, share your expertise, participate in discussions, be helpful, be human, become a familiar face, a trusted voice. If your startup solves a problem for SaaS founders, be in SaaS founder communities helping people with their challenges. If it's for artists, be in art communities sharing tips or resources. Build social capital. People are smart. They can smell a sales pitch a mile away, especially in a community setting. Your goal is to integrate, not to invade. Then, and only then, when the context is right, when you've built that trust, you can organically introduce what you're working on. Maybe someone asks a question your product directly solves. Hey, I actually built a tool that tackles exactly this. Happy to share more if it's helpful. Or share your journey. Been a member of this community for a while and you all inspired me to build X. Would love your feedback. People are far more receptive when they know you, like you, and trust you. It's about being a contributor first, a promoter second. That's how you win in communities. Chapter 3, The Velvet Rope Manufacturing Demand with Scarcity. Let's talk about hack number 3, using waitlists and the power of scarcity. This is a classic for a reason. It freaking works. People are inherently drawn to things that are exclusive, limited, or have a sense of urgency around them. Adding a join the waitlist feature to your pre-launch landing page, or even for a new major feature, builds hype and anticipation. It's like that hot new club with a line around the block. It makes people curious and want to be part of the in crowd. Don't just launch into the void, build a runway of eager early adopters. This isn't just about psychological games, it's a smart strategic move. A waitlist allows you to gauge genuine interest before you've even fully built out or launched your product. How many people are willing to give you their email for a chance to get early access? That's a powerful metric. You can offer incentives for signing up or for referring friends to the waitlist, things like jump the queue, get a discount on launch, or unlock exclusive early features. This gamifies the process and encourages sharing, amplifying your reach without spending a dime on ads. Beyond building that initial buzz and collecting a list of warm leads, a waitlist gives you a direct line of communication to your most interested potential users. You can send them updates, share behind-the-scenes content, ask for their input on features, making them feel even more invested. When you finally do launch, you're not launching to crickets. You're launching to an audience that's been eagerly awaiting your arrival. It turns a cold launch into a warm reception, and that initial momentum is absolutely critical for any startup. So get that velvet rope up. Chapter 4. Content is king, context is God, and value is the entire kingdom. Hack number 4 is all about creating value-driven content. Listen to me carefully. Stop trying to sell with your content. Instead, teach, solve, share, and entertain. Your content needs to be a magnet, pulling your target audience in because you're providing them with something genuinely useful or insightful, relevant to their problems, their aspirations, their interests. Think about what keeps them up at night, what questions they're Googling, what information would make their lives easier or better. That's where your content sweet spot is. And in today's world, short-form content is your rocket fuel for reach, especially early on. I'm talking TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, punchy LinkedIn posts, insightful X, formerly Twitter Threads. These platforms are designed for discoverability. You can create a 30-second video sharing one killer tip, a quick tutorial, a common mistake to avoid in your niche, or an interesting insight. It doesn't have to be Hollywood production quality. Authenticity and value trump polish every single time. Show your face, share your voice, let your passion shine through. This is how Vivek and you can reach a massive audience without a massive budget. The game here is consistency and relevance. Don't just post once and disappear. Commit to a cadence, even if it's just a few times a week. Document your startup journey, the wins, the losses, the learnings. Share insights from your industry. Answer frequently asked questions. The more value you provide, the more you position yourself and your startup as a trusted authority, a go-to resource. People buy from people and brands they know, like, and trust. Your content is the most scalable way to build that trust long before they ever hit your sales page. So start creating, start sharing, start providing value. Chapter 5. Stop selling, start connecting, the art of the non-sleazy DM. Our fifth and final hack today is about cold outreach that suck. I know, cold outreach sounds terrifying or sleazy to a lot of you. That's because most people do it completely wrong. They send generic, self-serving pitches that scream, "I want something from you," and end up straight in the trash or ignored. We're flipping that on its head. The goal of your initial outreach isn't to sell. It's to start a genuine conversation, to make a human connection, to offer value, or to ask for advice. Ultra-personalization is the name of the game here. Before you even think about hitting send, do your homework. Who are you reaching out to? What are they working on? What have they posted about recently? What are their interests? Find a specific, genuine reason to connect. Reference their recent article, a project they launched, a comment they made, a mutual connection. "Hey name, loved your recent post on topic, especially your point about specific detail. It really resonated because..." This shows you've actually paid attention and you're not just another spammer. Instead of pitching your product, ask for their expert advice. I'm working on a new tool for their industry role, and noticed you're a leader in this space. Would you be open to a quick 15-minute chat sometime? I'd love to get your perspective on a challenge I'm facing. Or, offer value with no strings attached. Saw you're focused on X. Thought this resource/article I came across might be helpful for your work. build rapport, establish credibility, and be genuinely interested in them. If a sales opportunity arises naturally from that conversation, great. But the primary goal is to build a relationship. That's how you do outreach that actually works and builds your network. So there you have it, 5 powerful yet incredibly simple hacks to start building real traction for your early-stage startup. Leveraging your personal network, engaging authentically in communities, creating buzz with waitlists, delivering value through content, and making genuine connections with outreach. None of this requires a massive budget or a team of 20. It requires your time, your effort, your smarts, and your willingness to put yourself out there. Vivek knows this, and now you do too. The difference between the startups that make it and those that don't often comes down to one thing: execution. Ideas are cheap. Action is everything. You can listen to all the advice in the world, you can read all the books, but until you roll up your sleeves and actually nothing changes. These hacks are your starting blocks. Pick one, pick two, pick all 5, but start implementing them today, consistently. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Learn, iterate, and keep pushing. Remember, you don't need big budgets to build momentum. Just consistent action, smart messaging, and hustle. Keep pushing forward, and you'll see the results. Until next time, keep hustling. This is Gary V on behalf of Vivek Joshi telling you to go get it.